Hey guys, my name is Mary, and in today's video we will be playing with a bunch of goodies that I got from Ulta and Sephora. So we have a mixture of drugstore and high-end. I really like the way that this look came out. So far, a bunch of these products are definitely winners. We're playing with the Makeup Forever multi-use sticks, the new Makeup by Mario liquid eyeshadows, monstrosity Danessa Myricks Colorfix sticks, the LYS setting spray, this brush that I picked up from e.l.f. that I'm really enjoying so far, the new Rare Beauty lip glosses. I've got the Vanilla Nectar from Fleur, the L'Oreal Infallible powder, and the Milani, which these two I have used before and really enjoy. And also the CoverGirl Blurring SPF Skin Tint. I think that was everything. So if you would like to see how I got this look playing with all these new goodies from Ulta and Sephora, then please just keep on watching. Okay, so I've already done my skincare and thrown on some sunscreen. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these eye patches, because if you're over 40, you know, eye patches come in handy before makeup. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm going to be using the Milani primer, the Conceal and Perfect Blur Out primer. Now, I know this isn't exactly new, but it's new to me. I've only used this one a couple times and I really do enjoy it. It's a different consistency than any primer that I've tried before. It's really gloomy and raining out today, so hopefully the lighting's not terrible, but it's a very interesting texture. It's very kind of soft and silicone-like. It really does seem to do a good job at blurring. I do want to give this more of a test out in the sun and see how it does well with the humidity. I'm not so sure I have a good feel yet on whether or not it helps my makeup to last longer. I would need to wear it a couple more times before I figure that out, but it definitely does blur. I have my largest pores like right here and in here, and it definitely does do a little bit of smoothing. Next up, I've got the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh Blurring Skin Tint SPF 30, and I picked up mine in medium neutral. It does look a little dark for me. I feel like it will match my arms better than my face. My face is a little bit lighter than my arms, so we will go with it. See what happens. It does look pretty dark. Usually I would mix something that is this dark with my white House Labs foundation to lighten it up a little bit, but I really wanted to try and test out this tint without mixing it with anything. It's looking pretty orange too. Okay, we're gonna have to mix this with something so we don't ruin the entire look. Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this, the White House Labs foundation in there, so we get a good shot at looking presentable today. So that's a lot better. A lot better. I can't fully say the coverage on the tint by itself because I did have to mix it. Together, they are doing a pretty good job of covering. We do also have that blurring primer on underneath, but I am feeling pretty blurred as well. I did recently tan my neck with some tanning drops, because usually my neck is so much lighter than the rest of my body. I was filming my empties video and realized I was like 3 different colors as usual, so I took care of that. It's looking pretty good. I do have a dark spot here and a couple on my forehead that are pretty dark right now, and they're decently covered up. I threw on some of my Do It All concealer in medium warm and my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Truffle. Now we're gonna go in and try out that e.l.f. liquid blush brush. I had been wanting to try the e.l.f. stain brush and I could not find that, and then I saw this liquid blush brush and it looked interesting, so I'm gonna try that out. And today I'm gonna be going with my Armani Luminous Silk Cheek Tint in Rosy Peach. And let's see how that blush blends out with this brush. Oh, it's nice. It's not the softest brush in the world. This does seem to be blending away. Hold on. Let's put some more blush. I will say that for some reason this shade of the Armani tint does seem to be patchy on me, because I have the coral one. It doesn't patch on me like that, so I'm not so sure this is the brush's issue. Yeah, this shade of the Armani just for some reason seems to get patchy for me. But so far the brush is like, it's dense but also pretty soft. I'm liking it. I feel like this might also be good for foundation. Okay, so let's go ahead and set our face. This is the Infallible Blurfection powder, and I did try this a couple times already and really enjoy this. It is Florida Summer approved. I've worn this out in the heat a couple times and it lasted really well. I do really feel like it's pretty blurring. And I've been using this to set under my eye and my whole face. And usually I use a different powder from under my eyes and my face, and I like this one for both. I have mine in the deep pink shade. I'm not sure if you can see, but it is quite blurring. So we've got the blurring primer, the blurring tint, and the blurring powder on. I'm loving that so far. Okay, so next up we're gonna go ahead and do our brows, and we're gonna be going with the L'Oreal Unbelievable Brow in Brunette. Oh, this is not, I thought this was like a tinted brow gel with a brush. The package shows a brush like this, but this is the brush that's in there. It's more like a doe foot. I'm a little confused. I'm doing my brows with a doe foot? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm so... What? I don't know. I'm just gonna... Oh my goodness, this is strange. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of place it carefully where it's sparse. I've never seen a brow product with a doe foot before in my life. I'm gonna use this like I would a powder. Don't move your eyebrows while you're doing this. My tails are where I am bald practically, so yeah. Okay, I like the clear one a lot better. Okay, it's getting, it did definitely dry. Okay, so I should have brushed it out quicker. I'm gonna fill the tail in just a little bit with my Benefit Precisely My Brow. And it's not doing a very good job of the gel because I always have these kind of little wild hairs that like to go down, and that's what I rely on my gel for, and it's not working. So that one's a no-go. Okay, so next up, Makeup by Mario new liquid eyeshadows. Now I picked up mine in the shade Sienna because this is a warmer shade, and I have like a cool toned color in the Armani liquid eye tint, so I went warm. This is what she looks like. And I also thought that we would be able to do something cohesive with these today. So I'm going to throw this on my eye and let's see how she plays. Let's see. I'm gonna mostly try to go in with this for my crease. I'm gonna start with a fluffy crease brush and see what happens. Very creamy and blending out really easily. Ooh, I think I've got glitter on that brush. Let's go with a different brush. Hold on. Use this Merit dual-ended brush. I'm just gonna blend that out. And I'm blowing it out quite a bit because I do have hooded eyes, so it will just kind of disappear when I open up. So I'm just blending it up. Ooh, that's nice. That's pretty. That is just as easily blendable as the Armani. Wow. I can't remember the price difference on those two, but this is really nice. So far, I mean, I don't know how it wears yet. Do a little bit less on that side so it's easier to blend out. Oh wow, look at that. It's so cool and blendable. Oh, this is nice. Oh, you guys. This is really nice. And then you can just like tap it out to get those edges. Ooh. I like this a lot. That's really pretty too. The color is really pretty warm. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I really had to convince myself into trying this one out because I'm thinking $38 for a shadow stick is pretty hefty. You know, but if it's amazing, if it's something I'm gonna get a lot of use out of, if I really enjoy the color. So when I tell you that I was probably on the computer for over an hour deciding which color I wanted to get. So this is Duo 7 and it has Magic Hour and Aurora Radiance. This is a hefty shadow stick. Biggest shadow stick I own. I don't know what drawer I even am gonna put this in, but they come apart so you can just like interchange if you own different colors. It's kind of cool. So it's pretty interesting packaging. And let's go ahead and swatch these. This is the side with Magic Hour. And they do have those little corrective tips, which I love to keep because some products do well without them and some products don't. So I always just keep them just in case. Let's twist this up. And the other side, Aurora Radiance. Oh, so this middle part, sorry. The middle part also comes off individually by itself. And then you can like shoosh everybody in there like that. This is the other side. And that is the foiled side. Let's take the metallic side and let's get up close. Oh, wow. It's really cooling to the touch. If you have tried the L'Oreal Le Shadow Sticks, it's exactly like that. It's very cold and it's like when you use one of those metal balls under your eyes. That's exactly what it feels like. That's so pretty. Try just tapping it out. Oh wow. That's pretty. that's pretty. That's pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, and then to play with the other side, let's go back to the other side, the foiled side, and let's do like in the inner corner and kind of upward. Kind of blend her out. Whoa. Whoa, that is pigmented. Okay. So I'm gonna go in, I think, with a little bit of this on my brush. No, okay, it doesn't like the brush. So we're just gonna... Okay, so I would feel like I would use the golden hour more for every day, and then when I wanted to amp it up, throw on the foiled side. Wow. Now that is an inner corner highlight. Oh. I'm gonna put the little tips back on. So let's not forget she was $38. Dolor. I'm doing Duolingo. Let me see, that would be $38. I'm trying. So far, I really like this. Now, the packaging is a little much. I think to store these, I'm going to store them in a drawer like this, but we'll see what happens. You can just, I mean, it is fun. It's like a little Lego makeup, like magnetized makeup. So just to finish off this eye look, I saw these little quads from Hard Candy that I've never seen before. So I don't know when this came out, but it's the Per Monochrome Shadows. I just want to play with a little bit of these in the crease. I'm going to kind of... Oh, that's nice. It's very blendable. Oh, Hard Candy does eyeshadows. It's really, really, really pretty. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna tap into these two. I'm gonna take a domed brush and do the same thing with those same two colors. More the lighter one, the darker one, because the darker one is really, really pigmented. I'm gonna throw on some mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did go ahead and throw on a little bit of my Kofi Batty Lash Mascara. And now we're gonna play with the Makeup Forever Artist Crayon Stick. And I got mine in the shade Wherever Walnut because I just love the Wherever Walnut gloss. I love the Wherever Not Walnut lip liner. So I am going to put a little bit of this on my cheeks. I want to see how it plays with everything. So I kind of forgot I had this when I put the Armani tint on. So we're just going to play over top of it. And just try that brush again. That's pretty. Oh, okay. It's not as balmy as like the House Labs Balmy Blush or anything like that. It's a more firm, harder type of stick, but I really like this. It's way more matte. It's not as balmy. It's blending really nicely. And I'm gonna use a little bit of this to line my lips. I would like to really play with this and do like just a monochromatic look and use this for my eyes, my cheeks, my lips. And see how that would come out. Oh, this is so pretty. That's nice. We've got the LYS Beauty Skin Loyalty Setting Spray that it blurs, mattifies, and sets your makeup. So another blurring product. We are blurred to the max today. And I just really like the LYS products, so I really wanted to try this out for a while. I love the mister on this. That's really nice. It's giving you a really good spray, so you don't have to do it like 2 million times, but it is also still really fine in dispersing it out on your face evenly so you're not getting spit at. It doesn't have a strong smell. We will test this out and see how this holds my makeup up today. But I like that. All right, so I picked up the Rare Beauty Positive Light Luminizing Lip Gloss, and mine is in the shade Spark. So that's what she looks like. And it has like a mini doe foot. It looks exactly like the brow product. Let's give her a go. Ooh. Ooh. Very smooth on the lips. And these two colors complement each other perfectly. The Wherever Walnut and the Spark. I like that. Okay, so I'm gonna throw on a little bit of bronzer and some highlight, and I will be right back. I am really enjoying most everything. Really quickly, oh, I almost forgot. We've got to smell our Floor Vanilla Nectar. So let's give her a spritz. I'm gonna give it a second to. That is not what I was expecting at all. It's a very slight vanilla. It's not very strong. It's a very mild scent in general. But it's nice. It's not blowing me away. That's not very strong vanilla. It's pretty weak. But I can see where the name comes from, Vanilla Nectar. Quickly, I'm just going to run through and say my thoughts on each product. The LYS spray, so far the mister is great. It's not overpowering the smell or anything. It did seem to meld my makeup in together pretty well. The Unbelievable Brow by L'Oreal is a total flop. I don't know how in the world you're supposed to put your eyebrows on with a doe foot, but that is a mystery to me. This brush I do like. I liked it better with the Wherever Walnut stick, just so it's showing me even more that I think just that shade of the Armani tint just doesn't work for me for some reason. But this brush is nice, especially for the price. This CoverGirl skin tint, the blurring skin tint, I did have to mix it with the House Labs, so I can't give like a full thoughts on its coverage, but the formula itself does seem to be slightly blurring because I wouldn't necessarily call the House Labs one blurring. Maybe slightly. So working together, I do feel like they provide a smooth complexion. I would have to try this out on its own, but I like the fact that it has SPF of 30 in it. I do like that I have skin tints that have a higher SPF, so 30 is kind of on the lower side. This powder blurs incredibly. It lasts up in humidity and heat. I really love this powder. The Danessa Myricks stick. The packaging is really bulky. I'm not so sure how I feel about the packaging. I do really like the metallic side. The foiled side, I wish it wasn't as pink as it is. I wish it was more of like something golder or more bronzy, I feel like, to go with the lid color. But I can see where they were going with the combination. I just wish it wasn't as pinkish. I probably wouldn't be using that end as often, but it's definitely foiled and very intense. These Mario liquid eye tints, like this is definitely up there with the Armani. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day, but whew, like this blended out really nicely. I'm curious to see the amount of product that you get in each, but they're very similar, and I know this one was more affordable, so 2 thumbs up. I'm so glad I went with Wherever Walnut. I was kind of thinking try something different, get one of the other shades, but I'm so glad I went with Wherever Walnut. I just think this is a very flattering shade to my skin tone, and yeah, I like this a lot. And I'm very curious to try this on my eyes, and like I said, try to do a monochrome look with like the eyes, cheeks, and lips all together with this, like an everyday look. Lip gloss by Rare Beauty. I do really enjoy most things by Rare Beauty, and this lip gloss so far is not any different. It is very shiny but not glittery, and I do really like the way that this shade marries together with the Wherever Walnut, so this combination is a winner. Overall, I do really like the way that the look came out today. I will wear this out today, kind of see how it wears, and do a couple check-ins and just throw them at the end. But I just wanted to show what everything looked like out in the sun. Okay, so the hair has gone back, but the skin is still skinning. And everything else is looking pretty good. I did find, and my daughter was pointing out, that I was flaking and had like some crusties from the Danessa Myricks eye stick. Maybe I applied too much. Pay better attention next time, but I really love the way this came out. Okay, so this is future editing Mary. It's the end of the day. The makeup lasted really well. I loved the way that everything came out. I did want to say that I totally messed up with that L'Oreal brow gel. It also, in the box, I should have read the instructions. It had a spoolie, like a double-ended spoolie with a brow brush on it, and I should have used that to do my brows. But to be honest with you, I didn't like how cool toned the black was anyway, but I did not correctly use that product. I was totally thrown off by the brush, being a doe foot, and I just didn't know what to do with it. But yeah, that was just me not being wise and following the instructions. Thank you so much for watching, and I am really new to the YouTube streets, and so if you have found me somehow amongst these 100 million channels, I am so grateful to have you here. And if you would take just another moment of your day to like, comment, or subscribe, I would also be truly grateful. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of your day.